What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about that all-rookie Night Train lane. Now, I know there's no content today, and a lot of you guys were wondering what was going on, but I want you guys to understand a couple things, right? Sometimes the in-game messaging is there after it's supposed to not be there. So this actually was happening after 10 a.m. When I'm doing this video. So he's actually no longer in any packs. All right, so I just want to go ahead and point that out because a lot of you guys were really getting on me crazy. I'm like, why are you guys getting on me crazy when I'm telling you based on the way the game is that he's just not a good card? I don't understand why you guys don't understand. Like, we can disagree and you can say, yo, Gmia, what about this? What about that? But you guys are like, yo, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, he's a limited card. Let me just explain something to you guys the way this works, right? If his card was good as a limited, he would not be 577 right now. I told you guys his price would plummet when he was released. Why did I tell you that? It's because right now with the state of Madden, it doesn't matter that this guy's a big hitter. It doesn't matter all the things that we used to love about him because the game has changed. So he can hit somebody super hard and it doesn't matter. The guy's not gonna fumble. I told you guys. It's just like putting a baby to sleep in the crib after they fell asleep. I don't know if you guys have experience with taking care of children. I do, okay? Bro, when you have a baby and the mom's not there and, you know, they're getting breastfed, bro, and, you know, they just like, look, they want to eat and they're going wild, and you finally rock them to sleep very, very slowly, and you place them gently into their bassinet or their crib. That is how it is when Night Train Lane hits somebody in this game, okay? It's not a joke. It's actually very, very serious. So when you upgrade him, his hit power goes up more. I'm not really concerned about that because I know it won't result in fumbles. Now, if you go back to Madden 20, different story. You know, that was, all you guys remember, Pat Tillman, all that wild stuff that was going on. You guys know what that was about. It was a different game. EA Sports does not want the fumble situation. So if you want to go ahead and grab him right now, I believe that he is relatively cheap enough to go ahead and grab. For those of you guys that were raving about him, yo, bro, when you power him up, all this crap, he's 98 speed. Dude, he's garbage because the hit power doesn't matter. And he doesn't max out with everything. You see what I'm saying? Like, because I think you get 5 with the zone. So you power him up, 93. Lockdown, you bring him up to 98 zone. So he's not even the guy that gets 99.99. He's 99.98 with the zone coverage and, you know, with the man coverage and zone coverage. Obviously, 99 man, stuff like that. He'll get maxed out, I guess, with the press, with the lockdown chemistry. So this is all I was trying to tell you. I'm going to try to give you my insight into the game based on the state of it. I'm not going to lie to you ever. Will I be wrong? Yes, but I'm going to go with what I believe is actually going on with the game, and I'm going to do what I need to do to make you the best possible player that you can be, whether you like it or not. You guys can be mad and rage and all that stuff like that, but when it all comes down to it, you guys will realize that I was correct. And that, like I said, and I don't even care that I'm right. I just know by looking at, dude, let me just give you guys some insight, right? Before I even go, I'm going to just let you guys know this straight up. If we go to Nnamdi, let's go check out Nnamdi, right? Let's look at Nnamdi's card. Now, which card would you rather have? Let's just think about it, like just overall, right? Let's just think about this. This dude's card is pretty much a golden ticket, and right now it's about 30K less than what Night Train is going for, all right? Now, this card has been out for quite some time. Why is his card still in this range and Night Train as a limited is that cheap? Just go ahead and do the math and understand. And remember, this is a set card, and he's similar to a limited. Understand the way the market works. As much as people were hyping him up and doing all that stuff, I cannot do that to you guys. Most of my viewers are no money spent. You guys know it's hybrid action. I'll let you know, like, look, when it's time to get a bundle, I'll let you know when it's time to grind. With this situation right here, I can't really justify telling you that he's a good card. I'm not even going to waste my time and even go and look at it because it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and take a look right now at my lineup and show you, but I wanted to just give you some insight. Nnamdi is pretty much a golden ticket, guys. The dude is 99 all over the place with a theme team. He's wild. Why would you invest in that? Now look, hear me out. I did say this in the video. If you are a Rams or a Lions theme team with Night Train Lane, then it would probably make a little bit more sense for you. But he's still not somebody that I really would go crazy over. It's not the same type of game. Put it like this. Delon Sanders is more likely to cause a fumble than Taylor Mays in this game. And you got some of you guys gonna start laughing, and then when I pull the clip out, you can be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, dudes be thinking I be telling stories, but for most of you guys that, you know, follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, all at GmiasWorld, you guys see the stuff that I post. And I'm just giving you the realism of the game. It doesn't, like, if you want to get better, you're gonna get better just because I'm gonna show you exactly what's actually working. Because I go out and I'll lab, and then sometimes I'll get the brakes beat off me because I'm trying to experiment. But when it's time to win, I'm going to win those games because I understand what's going on within the game. All right, so that's pretty much what goes on with Night Train. If you really want to get Night Train, right now is probably the best time to get him on the cheap. Because again, he's no longer in packs, but nobody cares. Nobody wants this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, look, with this range right here, none of it really matters. So is like, just because he's not in packs anymore and he's a limited, do you expect his price to go up crazy? I honestly do not. I have not seen one Night Train. What you guys were raging at me while that video was going on, you guys were raging at me. I actually started a stream up and we streamed for about 2 hours. Not one Night Train lane. Why is that? If a card is good, you're gonna see a multiple of people using that card. It doesn't really matter about what I think, what somebody else's think. You're gonna know if the card's good. But because of the lack of the impact of the hit power, it doesn't make any sense. That's my point. Now, let's go take a look at some of the other corners that I have currently, and we're gonna go ahead and assess the situation and give you an idea of what's going on. I also have some more content coming to kind of explain what's been going on with my changing the abilities and stuff like that and what's working. I got some more insight coming for you guys with that. But let's take a look at what I just finished explaining to you. Nnamdi is pretty much a golden ticket. So I don't think they're gonna do golden tickets. I don't know, because I don't really know if they're really paying attention to Madden on current gen anymore. I don't know. But take a look at these numbers, right? Right now, he was about 30, 40K less, because we just went back and his price went up a little bit for Night Train, but he's still relatively cheap. If you were to invest in Nnamdi, right? 6'3", so 2 inches taller, bigger guy. I think what is his hit power? Is it decent? I don't even know what he has. Hit power 79, and he'd be getting crazy animations. I'm pretty sure you guys see me get crazy animations with him. So he's a 79 hit power, and he's getting hit stick animations similar to Delon Sanders, just to give you guys an insight into the game. 99 speed, 99 excel, all that good stuff. Great. 99 jump, all that stuff, right? Okay. He's played on a lot of different teams. Let's go take a look at that, because I just want to give you guys the options and the way that my thought process works. So you have a multitude of 3 teams. Three of these, like I've seen, a decent amount of Eagle theme teams, but 49ers and Raiders are pretty much regular stuff, right? So, most people are going to be doing that, or you might go Ravens, something like that, right? Look at the value that you get if you decide to go to a team like the 49ers. Jerry Rice, Vernon Davis. It's so many things that go on within the team, right? Even if you go Raiders, if you like Darren Waller, or it's a lot of different ways to go ahead and figure out what's going on. So let me ask you this. Is this card overall going to give you the same impact of Night Train? Most of you guys would agree with me that he's probably going to be the better card overall. Nnamdi is going to be the better card because he's bigger. He's going to be able to do a lot of different things. He's going to move differently. He's not going to, be that big hitter or, all the time that's going to probably force a fumble, even though, like I just said, the chances of Night Train causing a fumble is ridiculous. But he's going to get big hitter animations, and he also can cause fumbles with the 79 hit power. You guys have all seen this. So I ask you again, this is the thing. What is the benefit of Night Train? Let's go back year after year. Let's go back to 1918. Look at the value of Night Train. What did he always do? He was very impactful because he would knock your block off on the corner spot. He would shed the run. He would do all that stuff. Now you have RPOs, and you will have T.Y. Hilton just punch Taylor Mays in the face and block him all the way up the field for an RPO. The game is very different. You got to run soft squats. You got to run flats and different things to even stop an RPO. So all that shedding doesn't even matter. A lot of the attributes that go into the cards don't even matter. EA has changed this game so wildly, you can't do basic stuff anymore. And I have to make sure that my viewers at least understand that. So when you're looking at it, you have to look at it objectively and try to figure out, does this card really, is it really living up to the hype? Pretty much. Like, is it something that's really living up to the hype? Is it something that I should invest my time into? Because if you bought that Night Train at like 800, 900, you just lost 300, 400K. That's it. You're just done. And a lot of you guys, yo, bro, you don't know what he's talking about. That's fine. I'm never going to acknowledge that. Because when I'm telling you that something is the way that I view it, I'm going based off experience. So I can't acknowledge people that just run their mouth because I play the game and I understand. I understand exactly what's going on within the game. So for me, the better investment would be Nnamdi. You know, and you know, depending on your theme team, you know, whatever, you can see how it works. But Nnamdi being 6'3", he would be the better investment for me. All right, Delon Sanders. If you look at this guy now, it's so many clips out there where Delon Sanders forced fumbles. Let's go take a look at Delon Sanders' hit power. Let's go take a look at that real quick, just so everybody understands. All right, just to give you guys some insight. 56. And you, oh, yo, Night Train, you got a 90s. Like, shut up, dude. Like, listen, hey, it don't matter. This is not Madden 20. Hit sticks are not prevalent, right? So look, you get a guy like Delon. He's knocking dudes' blocks off. He has a 50-something hit power. So what are we arguing about? This is what you should be investing in for now until they release other cards that are more suitable and are going to do certain things better. Now, like Delon Sanders, the reason that I play him in the slot or he plays safety, he has a 90 press. So if I decide to press somebody, this guy couldn't press a dead cockroach. So I understand the capabilities, but I also know in coverage he's going to be a monster. He has value. What are you're playing with the card that just says Night Train Lane on it, and you're spending extra for it. Why? Why would you do that? Why are you wasting money when you don't have to? That's my point. If you don't have to spend it, why are you spending it? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you might as well go ahead and invest in something else. That's my point of view with it. Even with the guy like Richard Sherman, my outside corners are big dudes, bruh. And look, he's a 98 speed. Some of you guys are like, yeah, he's similar to Richard Sherman. But is he though? Think about it like this, right? He's a bigger, stronger. Look, the way that he moves at 6'3" and the things that he's able to do, the picks that he's able to go up and get, would they give Night Train those same animations? It's possible because there's a lot of predetermined animations in the game. But when you click on and you have a 6'3" corner and you're playing a zone drop that's not typical to where your player, you know, is probably throwing a higher corner route or something, Richard Sherman is more likely with a click on to pick the ball than Night Train. You understand? Like, it's a weird, I can't really put my finger on it to make you guys kind of understand. We always wait year to year for them to give Richard Sherman speed. You guys know what I'm talking about. We wait patiently for them to give him a card that has speed because we know with that height, it's going to make a difference. So 6'1" Night Train right now playing outside, why would you buy him to play the slot? You know, like, it's just weird. It's so many, even Rod Woodson, that dude's garbage. And I would much rather have him than Night Train. So, you know, like I said, if you're a Lions theme team or a Rams theme team, he's going to work a little bit better. Everybody else that was just saying stuff like, yeah, he's better. Okay, no, that's not true. He's not. Now, this guy gets routed all over the place. They nerfed him a while ago. I think most of us, I would say about 85% of us here at GmiasWorld and my viewers, we agree that it is definitely something that's going on, right? And I'm going to tell you this right now. With the way that the game works, you have to understand this very, very clearly, right? Extremely clearly. This is a game where you're going to have to make the right decision and understand that the value of the cards that you use are very, very important. And that's my point. Go ahead and get Night Train on the cheap. Let me know about it. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.